Yo, what is going on, my dudes? Welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. For this video, we're going to be talking about something that Mod Stu has done for the early game in RuneScape to help ease players into the game initially. So without any further ado, we're going to jump right into the video. Let's go. Alright guys, so first off what you're seeing here is the new tutorial island. Well, rather the old tutorial island being graphically updated. Now this is gonna be the new tutorial for any players that are making their accounts in the future. Obviously it's not a new tutorial, it is the original one, but made more streamlined and looks much more graphically, in line with the current game. If you did not know, actually, Tutorial Island slowly crept its way back into the game already. About half the new accounts being made currently were given this tutorial, while the other half were being given Ashdale. Their in-house data actually has shown that the Tutorial Island tutorial has kept players playing the game longer and much more than the Ashdale one did, which is why they're bringing back the original Tutorial Island. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be happy about that. They do love that nostalgic island, so it's going to be back, which is pretty cool. And a nice little touch, if you just didn't notice there, that the Tutorial Island actually plops you at Lumbridge Castle as opposed to Burthorpe like the Ashdale one eventually puts you at, or Taverley rather. But, just bringing back that nostalgic feel, making Lumbridge the start location for new accounts going forward, which is cool. Moving on, we got the new achievement path system. Now this is actually a replacement for the current path system. Currently, when you complete the tutorial, the path system will take you through a certain path that's very rigid. If you veer off that path, it tries to steer you right back into it. So with this update, there's much more freedom, much more flexibility. You can see here there are many more different path options, and it's organized even down to the town that you're in, making it much more concise and streamlined. So you can pretty much figure out exactly what you want to do in any given place, and then the path system should give you pretty much the know-how to go ahead and start achieving those things. So hopefully that gives a much greater sense of direction for any new players who are coming into the game and just don't know what to tackle when they enter Lumbridge and have no idea exactly what the game even has to offer, to be quite honest. This is not just for new players, however, the path system that is. There are paths for various different quest series. For example, it can tell you all the requirements to get into Elf City, or give you recommended prerequisites for story. So if you're somebody who cares about the lore and want to know what to do to get the best out of the story, this will be the place for you. I know it already shows those kinds of things in the prereqs for the quest tab, but it's looking like this new achievement path system will be your one-stop shop for pretty much all things related to your RuneScape journey, whether that be questing, skilling, combat, or more. So that actually looks really cool. It looks sophisticated, and even, players of all different walks are going to enjoy it. It may be able to teach you something new you've never known, or it could help you prepare better for certain either activities or goals you may have in RuneScape. So let me know exactly what you think about that. Pretty cool overall. Next up, we have construction. Now, Mod Stu has made it so construction will be available to free-to-play players. Not to say that it is going to be a free-to-play skill, but at least the introductory of it will be free-to-play. You'll be able to buy your first house from the NPC outside of the Taverley house portal. And the path system that I talked about right before this will teach new players how to build and understand the inner workings of construction. Since construction is pretty much a fairly more experienced skill, in the sense that, a brand new player might get overwhelmed and not fully understand what and why they're doing anything when it comes to the construction skill. So hopefully that means that the new path system will mitigate some of that confusion. Now keep in mind though, as with any member skill, construction will only go to level 5 on free to play. So, pretty much the most you're going to get out of it is the parlor and kitchen, which you can't really do much with it, but it is what it is. But you can see here that the path has you basically fully furnishing what you do have available in your house. It's a very rudimentary house, but it just gives you a feel for the skill. Now, obviously, being a level 5 at max, there, like I said, isn't much to do in a free-to-play world, but it's just there to give you a taste of what the skill can do. And, not to say that construction is going to really push people towards the members game, but maybe some people might appreciate it and it will be that push. I don't know. That's yet to be seen. And finally, we have new changes to the daily challenge system for free-to-play players. Now, currently, free-to-play players can only store up to 2 challenges, but that will be bumped up to 5 just like any other members account. One change that Stu has made is at the beginning of the game, for a brand new player that is, after their first day of playing, the challenge system will try to direct the player towards the Berthorpe area. This will give them a feel for small short form tasks and turning them into a challenge mistress. Then after they've done several of these, they'll get the standardized daily challenges that everyone else gets. Just to get them into the feel of what it's like having these little mini tasks to do every day and getting a little tiny reward by turning it into a challenge mistress. So these are some pretty cool changes by Mod Stu. Hopefully, like I said, the tutorial does keep players around longer, but hopefully these new path systems will keep them sticking around for much longer, and it gives people a sense of direction, especially for those new players who don't necessarily know what to do once you're plopped into the game world. Pretty much anything is free reign other than the original path system, so hopefully this definitely gives them some kind of goals or something to aim for when they simply just don't know where to go. That being said, really good updates by Mod Stu. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. That will wrap it up for the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Peace.